We are here with Byron Mitchell, 24 hours before your fight with Dawidem Kosteckim. How do you feel in Poland? When did you arrive?
Tuesday. I arrived Tuesday. I feel great. This is my job. This is what I do. I've been doing this 21 years now, so it's nothing new to me.
What do you know about your opponent?
Well, like most European fighters, they're going to come in shape. He's a tough guy. I've watched a couple of fights of his, and he's a pretty good contender. I anticipate a great fight.
What would you mention as his main weapon in the ring? His quickness, his power, his movement?
Well, I'm kind of speechless on. I just think he's an all-around good fighter. I mean, he's well-rounded. He does everything technically sound, so to speak.
And what could be your main advantage in the ring tomorrow?
Just experience. We have around the same amount of fights, but I've been in with more champions. I've been in with more names, so that may possibly play a role in my advantage.
Before your latest win, you got some losses in a row by stoppages. Is this hard to find still motivations to train hard?
No, it's just that I was never really stopped. You know what I mean? That's what they have to call it technically, but I was never really stopped. I was never knocked down or knocked out. So, but no, it's not that it's hard to train. Just caught some rough breaks, you know, and dealing with a lot in my personal life too. But all that's behind me now, so I'm looking forward to moving forward and making some progress.
So you think most of those stoppages were premature?
I'm not going to say premature. Obviously, they were legitimate for the ref to stop it, but just caught some bad breaks, you know? Some really bad breaks.
How long you've been preparing for this fight, and who was your sparring partners?
I sparred with Antonio Tarver and a few younger guys in my gym. Some really tall guys too. I didn't know how tall he was going to be, so I sparred with some really tall guys, some really quick guys, and Antonio Tarver was a great help. Great help.
And your latest win, it was about 10 or 15 days ago. How did this fight look like?
Well, I've always been a puncher, and I guess I don't think I've lost too much. Just I don't know. I just lost a little spunk here and there due to personal problems, managerial problems, promotional problems. I've dealt with. I've had a lot to deal with on the legal end of the sport, and yeah, I just caught some really rough breaks.
So now you are done with all this stuff, and tomorrow we can expect the best from Byron Mitchell?
Nothing but the best. I mean, I feel great. I've trained hard, and I'm looking forward to the comeback.
The only loss of Dawidem Kosteckim was by stoppage. Do you think you can repeat this?
I'm not going to say. I don't want to put a bad omen on myself, but I just anticipate a great fight. You know, he's a well-respected guy. I respect him a lot for any man that's able to stand in the ring throw punches at another man, you got to give him respect. I mean, I don't care how inexperienced or how much he can be considered as somewhat of a bum, but you have to give everybody credit who steps in the ring.
Okay, and you said you would give respect to Kostecki, and he said a couple of weeks ago that you are not in his league. What would be your response?
That's great. That's great. I mean, everybody has their opinion. I mean, everybody's entitled to an opinion, and everybody has one. I'm not going to shun on him because he's downing on me. That's his opinion. Great. I'm two-time world champion. Not intercontinental, not whatever Baltic champion, two-time world champion. And I beat some credible guys to obtain that. So that talk never gets under my skin, so I don't worry about that stuff. I don't have to prove anything. Proof is in the pudding.